Okay, imagine this for a second. It's the morning of a huge election. You're scrolling through your feed and you see a video. It's the candidate you are planning to vote for, but they're saying something awful, something that completely changes your mind. So you share it, and millions of other people see it too. The only problem? It's a total fake. The candidate never said it. The video was generated by AI. And this isn't some sci-fi movie plot. This is happening right now, and it's already reshaping how we vote all around the world. So let's get into what's really going on here.
Right off the bat, you need to know this is not a future problem. Since 2016, we've seen AI-powered disinformation campaigns pop up in the elections of over 50 countries. 50. This isn't a threat that's on the horizon. It's here. It's a global reality, and it is actively messing with politics as we speak.
And the sheer volume of this stuff, it's just mind-boggling. We're talking about more than 100 million AI-generated fake news articles, social media posts, and videos created by people with bad intentions. Think of it like a fire hose of lies, pointed directly at our democratic process, all with one goal: to manipulate you.
And the reach of this content is wow. During big election cycles, this AI-generated junk gets in front of an estimated 2 to 3 billion people. That's billions of individual moments, each one designed to plant a seed of doubt, to change a mind, to influence a vote, all on a massive global scale.
So when you put all those huge numbers together, you can only come to one conclusion. We are in a brand new era of deception, a reality where being able to tell the difference between a real statement from a political leader and a super sophisticated AI fake has suddenly become one of the most critical challenges our democracies have ever faced. So how are they actually doing it? Well, as you can see, it's not just one trick. It's a whole toolkit. You've got deepfakes. Those are hyper-realistic fake videos that look unbelievably real. You've got synthetic audio that can perfectly clone a candidate's voice. And then you have huge networks of automated bots that amplify these lies, making them seem way more credible and widespread than they actually are.
And this quote from the Stanford Internet Observatory just hits the nail on the head. It used to be that you needed the resources of a government to run a massive propaganda campaign. It was complex, it was expensive. But now pretty much anyone with a laptop and a grudge can do it. AI has, as they say, democratized disinformation. And that accessibility brings us to our next point, the completely new playbook for spreading lies. You see, to really get a handle on this threat, you have to understand the new economics behind it. AI has basically supercharged the whole operation, making propaganda cheaper, faster, and bigger than we've ever seen before.
This chart right here lays it all out. Just look at the insane difference. A traditional disinformation campaign could run you hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. With AI, you can do some serious damage for just a few thousand. And the speed? What took a team of people days to write now takes an AI minutes. This isn't just a small step up, it's a complete revolution in how election interference works.
Just let that number sink in. Up to 99% cheaper. That massive financial wall that used to keep this kind of manipulation in the hands of only a few powerful states, well, it's pretty much crumbled. It's an absolute game changer, and definitely not in a good way. And it's not just about the money. It's about the speed, 100 times faster. An operation that used to take human writers days, maybe even weeks, to create one convincing fake article, now an AI can spit that out in a matter of minutes. In the crazy 24-hour news cycle of an election, that kind of speed is a devastatingly powerful weapon.
So, what's the engine driving this whole thing? It's these technologies called large language models, or LLMs for short. You've probably heard of them, tools like GPT-4. These are the AI systems that can write stuff that sounds incredibly human. They're basically the printing press for this new generation of propaganda.
All right, this brings us to what's really the most important part of this whole conversation. Because this isn't some abstract tech issue, this is personal. The ultimate target of all this technology, all this speed, and all this scale, it's you. It's your perception of reality, your decision in the voting booth, and ultimately, your vote.
So, is any of this stuff actually working? Well, the research from places like the Oxford Internet Institute is pretty alarming. It suggests that a really significant chunk of voters, somewhere between 30 and 40%, who see this kind of AI-generated fake news actually report that it changed who they were planning to vote for. This isn't just background noise. It is having a real, measurable impact.
And if you want to see how this plays out in the real world, just look at what happened in Slovakia's 2023 election. Just 2 days, 48 hours, before people started voting, a completely fake AI-generated audio recording of a top candidate just appeared out of nowhere. It spread like wildfire, causing total confusion at the most critical moment possible.
And listen, Slovakia wasn't some fluke. This is a global playbook. From the 2020 US election, where AI content reached 126 million people on Facebook alone, to Brazil and the Philippines, where deepfakes were used to attack candidates, this tactic is being deployed everywhere.
And you better believe the people whose job it is to protect our institutions are taking this seriously. The U.S. intelligence community has been crystal clear. They're calling this a new frontier in election interference and a significant threat to democracy all over the world.
So if this is all happening now, where are we headed? We have to listen to what the experts are warning is right around the corner. We are marching straight into what a lot of people are already calling the era of the deepfake election.
Analysts are predicting a tenfold increase in the amount of AI-generated garbage in upcoming elections compared to what we saw back in 2020. That is an exponential leap. The flood of fake information we've seen so far is about to become an absolute tsunami. And here's the part that's truly terrifying. Our defenses just aren't keeping up. Right now, estimates show that we catch less than 5% of this stuff before it goes viral. So by the time we even know it's fake, the damage has already been done.
And looking just a little bit further down the road, the challenge gets even harder. The technology is getting better so fast that many cybersecurity experts are predicting that by 2025, the best deepfakes will be basically impossible to detect. The line between what's real and what's fake might just disappear.
You know, all of this really just boils down to one single massive question. As AI makes it cheaper, faster, and easier than ever before to deceive millions of people on a whim, is democracy ready for what's coming?